Friends, welcome to the closing ceremony of the World Wide Wideathon. I'm going to change my name because this is not real. This is not my real name. It's not real. Everything is a lie. Welcome. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I watched
poll for voting.
Like a poll for voting, POLL, double L.
I realized that we don't have banners, so I'm doing those real quick.
You do that.
But my dyslexia kicked in hard.
While I say hello to the friends.
Yes.
But yes, welcome. I actually feel alive today. Miracle of all miracles. And I should say that I feel alive in the last 5 hours, not even the whole day.
It was still it's very much touch and go. Yeah.
It has been an interesting week, to say the very, very least. So we're here to talk to you guys about how the Writeathon went, to give you links and information for the feedback form, which you guys know we love and appreciate when you fill out, and all of that fun stuff. So let's just say hi to our friends while Sam makes pretty banners.
Oh, wait,
that's not what you want? Well, then don't put it on there.
No, you go ahead. I was talking. I'm sorry.
Shannon suggests everyone make friends with the like button, which I highly recommend. Nikki says, woo! And Dolores thinks we have attitude, which I agree.
I mean, yes.
I agree
with the banner. So
Nikki finished their draft.
Congratulations!
The last two chapters are the last two chapters extremely questionable, yes, but I don't care. It's second draft me problem.
That's what yeah. Absolutely. That's what revising's for.
As we go through these, feel free to leave in the comments if you finished anything or how you did for the weekend. We would love to hear that. Always good to hear that people are finding use out of the weekend.
Excuse me. I finished reading my critique partner's manuscript and made substantial progress on my outline and got sleep. Fantastic. All three of my goals.
All three of the goals. I think my goals for the week were to not die and to make it to this live stream. So I also have completed my goals.
Good.
Way to go, me. Essie got 15,000 in the new novel. Very excited. Haven't drafted anything in ages, so Friday night was very much about finding my groove again. Excellent. Fantastic. Cody left to get tacos and made it back just in time for the live, which is also fantastic. Ended up falling asleep during the final sprints. That's also fair.
I feel that.
Grayson's made some guac and is ready to rock. I mean, here for it.
Rock that
we
guac.
Have a Barrett here. We have an end hugger here.
I love how surprised you sounded that Barrett was there, even though he's backstage.
Even though I can see him from here.
He sounded confused.
I was reading further down as I was clicking on it. So
that's fair.
Not even really surprised, because again, CB, Madeline, Ben, all people that I can see. Writer KSY, hello, Casey, hello, Casey. Yes.
I was gonna say I did have a backup plan suggestion for if you weren't able to make it, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to speak it into existence. So I was just like, Jess will be there.
I'll be here. It's fine. Cody, you do see me. Hello. Laura Stillstick slept through most of Saturday and Sunday. Feel you, girl. Hope you're feeling better. Had a ton of fun. Hello, Cool Gamer. Nikki says it was great. Cool Gamer says that everyone is awesome. Finished self-editing book 2 in my duology. Fantastic. Cody completed all of his goals. Also fantastic. Good attitude. We'll take it. Ben said productive weekend. Not the best for writing. Wrote 2,000 words, but got stuck and then unstuck. And that is the key.
That's how it goes sometimes.
It's how it goes sometimes. Madeline said, got a very slow start on a nano novel. First few scenes are always pulling teeth for me as I find my flow, and handled sick kids all weekend. Everybody was sick. Everybody was dying.
I don't know. Barrett and I believe there's a conspiracy going around that was trying to sabotage the event. We're happy that it was not successful. I mean, the event was successful. The sabotage was not, to be clear.
Because we're all still alive, I think. Barrett had a blast, loved cheering everyone on, finished reading The Glass Witch. I also finished that at some point this week. I listened to it bits and pieces while I was conscious, because I felt like a bad friend for not reading it, because clearly we all have problems. But I haven't read a review yet for obvious reasons. Caught up on my TBR, also a fantastic thing. Casey says, one of these days I'll actually participate in the Writeathon and not just show up in the chats, but we appreciate you in the chats also.
Yes.
You're welcome, Barrett. That's why we're here, because we have fun.
Also, to be fair, that is like my default stage these days, so.
That is fair. Mia got more done than expected, so a win for her. And corporate developmental feedback for a few stories this Writeathon.
Awesome.
Incorporated, I think.
Yes, her, I believe that's for her short story anthology, which she said is going to the Line editor next week, I think she said.
Your guess is as good as mine. Actually, your guess is better because you were there. Michael said a modest but still meaningful writing goal and met it. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
I am feeling better. Not 100%, but better. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Yes. I would have yelled at her. Banished her. It would have been a war.
I wouldn't have been able to have I literally would not be here because my eyes would be closed.
That's fair.
Because that was my default, was just asleep for the entire week. World Wide Wideathon 2022 was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'm here. We're all here. Unless we're not. In which case,
I can't help you.
Sam, what's the next on our agenda after we said hi to all our friends?
Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns about this current Writeathon? Or future Writeathons?
We should discuss the feedback form a little more, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Feedback the form. Linked down below, you will find the feedback form for the October round. If the questions look familiar, it's because a lot of them are the same questions from the June round, mostly because I didn't have time to make a new one. But I did go through and take out the questions that were not, what's the word?
Pertinent, relevant.
Relevant was the word I was looking for. I was looking for an R word, so I'm going to go with that one. Okay. Relevant to this current round, because there were some changes that we made last round. It's fine. But yes, all of the things. We love to get feedback. A lot of the feedback that we get is negative, which is
specifically a lot of the feedback in the feedback form we receive is negative. Yeah. And then people will like tell us or message us, or we'll see people speaking positively. And so we always like to give a general reminder that positive feedback through the feedback form is both great, helps make us feel motivated and, like we did a good job, and helps keep things that you like, because there are a couple things that we almost got rid of because they got so much feedback in like pushback in the feedback form. But then like we found out that the majority of people actually do like it. It's just people don't think to say, oh yeah, this thing was good, please keep doing it. They just usually think about things that,
it's just as important to tell us the things that you're interested in as it is to tell us the things that you're not interested in.
Yes.
All of the things.
Like, I think social sprints was almost, because they used to be chatty streams, and I think we almost did away with them entirely.
Completely. Yeah.
But then people were like, no, we like those.
And we like those. Don't get rid of those.
Then let us know. We're not mind readers. We can barely read our own minds some days.
That'd be the truth. Also, the feedback form is anonymous. It doesn't collect your email or name or anything, so feel free to say whatever you want to say. We try
I'm quite amused by some of the brutal honesty in there. I love it.
Yes. We try to take everything and compile it and like see what multiple people are saying. As far as like if there's a lot of pushback on specific things or if there are certain requests, we try to compile everything together and
improve for next time.
Improve things for the future. So, and no, we can't make all of the changes.
No, we cannot.
Because some things are not related to the Writeathon in general. Sometimes people ask for things that have nothing to do with the Writeathon. Like Barrett asking for a shirtless Ryan Gosling, which I also would like, but
that is above our pay grade to provide.
I don't have his number, so you're on your own. That's all I got.
Nor do we have the budget for that, because the budget is in fact non-existent.
The budget does not exist. That's for another day.
I'm going to go check the talking points checklist real quick.
You check those talking points.
I will. Feedback form, anonymous, emphasize positive stuff. Somebody asked, the next dubba is March. We consistently keep it March, June, October. Every year, it's only the weekends that change. Making a tip jar for Ko-fi. We were looking into either Ko-fi or we have to make a PayPal first, and we were trying to figure that out, how we wanted to do that. So we will make one. We just have both been too dead.
As of current, the only way to
just give it to Jess
is to put it into my Ko-fi account because I have one. And I mean, I pay for all the things out of my pocket.
Yes, so. It does, so
it's fine. Grayson, we have looked at doing this before, and I have thought about doing some different things. Definitely, it's noted.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I need somebody with the skill to do it, and Jess is willing to learn the skill to do it, but just
who has the time?
So if somebody with the skill to create such a thing,
hit us up. We need a Google sheet, and I think I can. I think I can do some things. I have some ideas on how to do the things, but I just haven't had time to do it. So,
you know me and my ongoing war with Google things.
Everything.
No, me and Google itself are fine. Me and Google Chrome are fine. It's just sheets, forms, docs. I don't know what it is. We just don't like each other.
Exactly.
It does not exist.
Yeah, not the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think my idea was to reuse whichever one Katie used last year, which I think Miranda made. I'm gonna have to do some research.
Gonna have to backtrack the original creator of the
backtrack some original creators and be like, do you care if I use this from the NaNoWriMo last year? So I have some things I have to do. It's fine. I promise. Yes. It will be fine. Anyway. Maybe. Who knows, not me.
All right, so do you think it's time that we could tell them now about the end of the World Wide Wideathon?
The end.
The end. That this was, in fact, the final World Wide Wideathon.
It was indeed.
They just didn't know it.
The final World Wide Wideathon. And no one knows it. Sam.
It's like, wait. What? You have no idea how long I've been waiting to say that, though.
It's the end of Final Jam, though. If you get that reference, congratulations, and you know what's happening next.
Okay, so Maddie's hopeful. All right, so yes, you've guessed correctly. We're rebranding.
Yes.
You want to go ahead and read the thing?
You want me to hit the thing with the thing over here? This thing?
Yeah, hit the thing, name on it. Thing.
I will show you guys our branding change.
Heather came in right as I was announcing the end of the World Wide Wideathon.
Coming in to say hi and hit the like button and was like, this is the end of the final jam. What happened?
What do you mean it's over?
Ta-da. Oh, the rebranding thing is over top of World Wide Writeathon.
Excuse me.
Whatever.
I got that. It's
It's
fine.
anything. So the World Wide Wideathon is going to now be called Storyteller's Hearth. You don't
This
need
is
to
our.
see mine and Sam's faces while we discuss this.
It's okay.
Look at our pretty fireplace,
Our pretty custom logo.
our custom logo that I paid somebody to make for us, which I've been hinting at as I rebranded my entire channel as well in the past month. You know, if you've been paying attention, then you've been paying attention.
Sorry, we were talking about Milanote on a couple streams, and I would screen share and then to like show Milanote because people had questions about it. And Dubba Dubba's on my home screen, and it's still labeled Dubba Dubba Dubba, but it's got our Storyteller's Hearth logo. And I'm like, I hope no one is paying attention. I hope nobody sees that.
You know, it's fine.
It's very zoomed out. So
further into our slides, what does this change? Let's discuss. I made slides.
Hold on. If you guys have questions, go ahead. I will star them so that they don't get lost. So, because I see Maddie's question, but we will not answer any until the end. So
yes.
Go ahead, Jess.
We'll come back. So it's still us. You'll still be dealing with myself and Sam. In case you don't know, I, Jess, am the Hex Library, and Sam is Writing Mom Samantha Nasset. And probably both of our channels are linked down below, but I couldn't tell you that for sure.
They are.
I just really like that photo of Sam because she looks very angry, and that's like Sam when it's deadline time, right there. That's what she looks like.
I feel that's how people imagine me at deadline time.
Yeah, when Sam's knocking on their door at deadline time, going, "Where are all of the things?" That's it. We are going to be expanding events. That's one thing that everybody has been asking for. So instead of the World Wide Wideathon, it will be like a weekend stream relay. So still the same deal. The Writeathon itself is not really changing. Yeah, just changing the name. It will not be the World Wide Writeathon. It'll be like Storyteller's Hearth weekend stream relay or something of that sort.
Probably weekend relay. It's less of a mouthful.
Yeah, something. And we're going to look at doing some flash fiction weekends where we can do just like short things together, do like a couple of live streams, maybe like one on a Friday where we like talk about what we plan on doing, and then one on Sunday where we go over everything. Who knows? Not me. We've looked at doing maybe some workshops for some different things and more with an exclamation point. The big key detail is this next slide, which says more info to come. That's your key point. Because we don't know everything yet. We're really just going to be trying some different events that people have been asking to see and seeing what actually adds value to the community. Whether we think that it's actually going to help the community or not, whether it's something people actually want to participate in or not. And in that vein comes, do you have ideas? We're always open to suggestions. If you have ideas for what we can bring to Storyteller's Hearth, make sure to fill out the feedback form. You can add things in there to that. You know, all of those things. Those are the things. There are a couple of other things that we do want to discuss about that. If Sam would like to go over those, or we can answer questions first if you'd like.
Let's answer a couple questions first. Also, there was something I was going to say. I have to pull it back from the brain fog, hopefully, or it's just gone for eternity. Oh, the like flash fiction weekends and the workshops and stuff will be a very slow rollout as we try to figure out which ones are feasible for us, what we can do, see if we can get other people to like help us with it and stuff. And as you know, like Jess and I, very hectic lives, both work-wise and health-wise. So it'll, as always, be trial and error. So we might try something, and then if it works well, keep it. And if it doesn't work, never do it again. You know, just flexible, on the fly, work with us.
I thought you were labeling off things that we both do, and you were like, work. You said work wise, and I heard work wives, and I was like, who am I married to?
Me. I am your work wife.
You got me there. You got me there.
How
I was
dare you forget
so
this?
confused there for a minute.
Hang on. Yeah, Heather's mild panic. But I'm just gonna put some of the support.
It's the end
on
of Final
screen.
Jam, y'all.
Yes.
It's the end of Final Jam.
We're very happy that you're all. For some reason, I thought the new name was going to be the thing. One should not put it past me to name it that. Yes. I was so startled for a moment.
I changed it.
I see. All right. Then what do we call the streams? The streams themselves will still be called productivity and social streams. That's not changing. So.
But it's kind of going back to its original inception, which was like a 12-hour relay.
You mean name-wise?
Yes, name-wise. Like the original first ever event that I did was a 12-hour weekend relay. So it's really going back to that kind of a name, just under a different umbrella of a brand.
We're also hoping that Storyteller's Hearth will not trip as many people up.
That was a big reason for the name change.
Which the hashtag I'll figure that out later. So don't worry.
We know
about
that theoretically it should just be SH, but also you need more than S and an H, because then it's just
it might be it would, I think, maybe STH for teller, but we don't know. We're gonna workshop that. We'll get back to you. There were many things we planned to have ready for today. However, I motioned to life.
Wait, hold on. More to come. More info.
Just have that on the ready. How am I supposed to trick people into thinking I'm watching wrestling? You could still call it the Dubba 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 if you want. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Question: will it still be 3 times a year for the relays? Yes, those will still be 3 times a year. March, June, October. March and June, Saturday, Sunday. I forgot the word for Saturday for a moment. And October, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the format of those 3 primary events will not be changing more than just adjustment based on feedback, as per usual.
Part of the reason for the change also is the word Writeathon in general is not indicative of what we are actually doing during the Writeathon, because most people are not most, but a lot of people are editing or plotting or planning or figuring out their stories. There's not actually, I would say,
we've cultivated a community event where everybody's just supporting each other in their writing journey, regardless of where you are in the creative process, even if that's taking care of your house. So, because a lot of people, especially with October, use it for Preptober, right? So they'll take care of their house. They'll get everything done so that in November they can completely and totally dedicate themselves to writing and drafting. And we love that, and we want to continue to foster it's just a giant community supportive event, which is why we feel Weekend Relay will help that mentality, because even now we'll still see some people who will be like, well, I'm not writing, and there's that mild guilt, and we're trying to help remove that guilt as much as possible.
Because you shouldn't have any guilt, because you're still doing things that help you to get to your writing. But there's also that's the reason why a lot of us, as you have seen, if you're a part of the community, you've seen a lot of people have changed titles of their basic live streams from writing sprints to productivity sprints. We are trying to be more inclusive of people who are not writing, and like Sam said, sometimes it's just preparing for the week ahead during a productivity sprint will help you to be able to write during the week.
And sometimes people just want to they don't feel good, but they want to come and hang out because it's a 3-time-a-year community event, and we welcome everybody.
We do.
More love the background.
I love
productivity / social relays.
Yeah, Nikki loves the colors. Thanks, Nikki. We are a very picky bunch.
Oh my gosh, yes we are.
A lot of
so much fun to say. I agree. It's fun to say dubba dubba dubba.
I have never said dubba 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 except for right there.
Yes.
We have picked out
Scrolling past all the
4 color palettes. The one that you see before you is the off-season palette, which we'll use when we're not doing April, June, and October relay-related things. And then each individual month relay will have its own color as well. Color scheme. Color scheme. You know, it's done.
WWWB. Yes, we will. The individual events do have their own color palettes, but they will be consistent palettes now. So Jess was running out of combos she enjoyed.
I just like colors that burn Sam's eyes, and she doesn't like it.
I am quite adverse to colors that burn my eyes. In fact, yes.
I like to pick colors that burn Sam's retinas. She doesn't need those.
So yeah, we went like the color palette behind us now is going to be what we call the off-season color palette, or just like the primary channel or brand palette. So like when we do the flash fictions, they'll probably be done in this palette and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you ready to talk about the next part?
What's the next part?
You know what the next part is.
Oh, I will, before you get to the final part that Sam will lead us through, there is one note that's actually below that I will throw ahead of that.
Wait, there's more? There's more.
There's more. For changing purposes, we're not going to change to Storyteller's Hearth tonight when we log off. We are going to stay World Wide Wideathon branded.
Yeah, we're going to give it a little bit for people to watch this.
To watch the replays and to use those during Nano. So we will be changing branding beginning of December. And what I did on my channel and what people seemed to find was interesting was when I changed my branding, I did it during a live show. And like during sprints would go through and change everything. And so that's what we're thinking of doing, is having an early December pop-up live stream and changing all of our branding during that live stream so that you can be there with us while we change everything. Mm-hmm. It was fun doing it on my channel, and I think you guys would enjoy us doing that as well. So beginning of December is when everything will actually change. But we want you to know, since this is our largest audience during the year, that you'll be seeing that transition happen.
Yes, that's why we worked very tirelessly to try to make sure everything was ready for October.
Yes. Sam, you can now do the thing that you want to do. Sam's turn. Sam's got the floor.
So it's a thing that we've been mildly harassed about for over a year now.
Indeed.
But we were waiting until we had a logo. And so this is my favorite. We are considering merch. I had purchased a couple sample items. This is my travel mugs, tank top, little notebook. Oh, I gotta get the sticker out.
Where did I put? It's funny. Barrett said, "Shit the front door, not shut it, but shit it."
Shit the front door. Little stickers. But yes, before we officially release merch or anything, we need to know what people would actually be interested in buying, because having too many options is actually a bad thing. So there is a poll that I have just put down, and I will go to the other tab where I'm logged into the Dubba Dubba to pin it, because heaven forbid it let me pin it from my account.
Oh, I know. It's too much trouble. But essentially it is just a Google form where you can click multiple options. You don't have to like pick your favorite thing. You can things that you would be interested in seeing us have.
And please make sure you click things that like you would genuinely be interested in purchasing, because like we said, it's generally like you would think that having more options is a good thing, but it actually causes like decision fatigue and people get overwhelmed. So it's better to have like
Fewer things.
specialized selections most of the time.
I'll accept
And
that.
also, as you can see, I ordered all my stuff in black because that's my aesthetic. But we will also have like the ones where we have the black logo with light backgrounds and stuff.
I mean, like this white,
And
can't see, but black, white, black,
yes.
white, black.
So yeah. Under other, I wrote regular mug. That's fair.
Fair. The only thing about regular mugs merch purchase wise is like you have to go through some very shifty channels to like not get, and it's just a personal preference for me thing, like where the handle is a different color than the rest of the mug, or like
That's not a problem for the dark logo because then the mug is white and the handle is white. But when I tried to put the light logo on, definitely
get like
was an
a
issue.
black mug with a white handle on it.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things that makes me crazy. And that's why it was not written in like the original choices, because it's a thing that makes me insane.
I have had this merch sitting in my house for a month now. I've been wanting to show it off so bad. But yes.
You know, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the trust. We will be happy with all of it. There will also be I want to say seasonal, but like event specific merch. So like we'll have, you know, the Storyteller's Hearth March 2023. I forgot where the thing. We have the design for it. I don't have any because it's not March 2023. So, which will be in the colors of March. So,
One final banner for you, friends. Questions, comments,
yep.
concerns.
Also, this is a much better quality travel mug than I expected it to be. So, I was very excited.
That was a bit of it too. It was like quality control and
yeah, I wanted to test out the quality of things. So
I clearly ordered nothing. I have nothing to show you. I was like, I'll get it eventually, and then I died. So
yeah, she was gonna, and then she died, and I was like, I was going to remind her, but she's dead right now. Nope, she just needs to rest.
Sam got enough stuff for both of us. It's fine.
They gave me discounts. They were like free shipping if you spend this much, and I was like $2 shy of that.
Same 2 mugs, never any others, and I have so many and always have to stop myself from buying more. I have a whole cabinet full. Like, and I switch them out all the time. I'm also prone to using them for pen cups. I have 2 on my desk that are pen cups. I have problems. So.
See, same Eva, but like I have so many coffee mugs right now, and I take travel mugs like when I leave the house for errands or kids. So
that's what they're for. That's why they're called travel mugs. When you travel.
Also, if they have a good lid, then if they get knocked over, I don't have to worry about it as much. Hoodie is my most likely purchase, to be honest. Then make sure you vote hoodie.
Okay.
Have gym at 5 in the morning. All right, sleep well. We're wrapping up the closing part. That was all of our exciting news. So
that was all of the exciting news, all of the announcements.
News.
I think.
I always need more.
I don't think there was anything else.
So here's the thing. I don't. Gary, same. But they have a handle, so that I like the coffee mugs.
I don't drink coffee at home. I do at work, but I don't at home. And I have like easily 60 coffee mugs. Okay. I'm going to get rid of our banners. When we come back, we're going to put up a be back in 5 minutes sign. And when we come back, Sam will be here. I will not.
I'll
Um,
have company though.
and Sam will have other company joining her on Saturday. And that's all we've got. So, you know what we could do is that. Okay. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for being with us during this weird time of rebranding. We hope you all enjoy it. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. I'm very excited.
Bye.
Bye. Can't we both hit the thing at the same time? There it is.
Hello. I accidentally hit my cup on the desk, and then I like covered it as if y'all could hear me, even though I was muted. Yes, love. I'll get him. All right, so I'm just gonna bring everybody up on stream in the order that you are down there. You can unmute yourselves at your leisure.
I like that.
Hey.
Hello. All right, so today, I think I already said it earlier, but I don't remember. But in case I didn't, we're not going to have a very long stream or party. And I didn't prep banners. Y'all want to go around and at least tell chat your name so that I can make some banners?
What's up, everybody? I am Stavion Taylor.
I'm Barrett Laurie.
I'm Maddie, or Madeline James Wright, here on AuthorDo.
Ben Pick, also known as Writing to Write. Did we give you enough time?
No, let's fill it.
No, but it's fine.
You can do it again.
Yeah,
Do it
backwards.
again,
Go
everybody.
favorite color or something. Just loop it.
No, what time?
StreamYard was like, your connection no longer exists. I'm like, excuse you.
Oh,
You will save my banner.
rude. Ben, what were you saying?
Oh, I was going to say, how the double go for you all?
You know, I got up at 4 a.m. and I'm still awake, so I feel like good. I feel like that's a win.
That's impressive. That was me
Yeah.
yesterday, starting
See?
at 5, ending at like almost midnight. I was
Right,
like, oh.
right. It's yeah. You're like, I don't know how we got here, but I'm here.
More power to you. I needed naps.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
I was in and out of the double, so I wasn't. This time, I didn't participate all the way through. So I had a few good times yesterday. Panicked before my stream to the beginning of my stream did today, but it was good. Everything turned out good.
You're the MVP because of the no-shows. Like, you win the MVP award. You went live, as Gwenna would say. You went in raw dog, and just nobody with you. You made it happen. Everybody had a good time, and you landed the plane. So, bravo.
And I'm stealing your game idea.
Also that, which is not really my game, but
I was supposed to be one of those guests. I showed up 2 hours late because my cat turned off my alarm. And I was going to set up the games for today during the sprints for that stream, but he had understandably knocked all of the sprints out already. So I was like, well,
Nailed it.
I'll just steal your
again,
game.
not less the first hour. We did a 10-minute and a 30-minute sprint because of how much I had panicked.
Fair.
And the
Very
10,
fair.
and then the 10, then because I'm on college Wi-Fi, the 10-minute timer started scrolling, so the 10-minute became 15.
Mine did that too, and I have great Wi-Fi here. I don't know what it was, but every timer I had in both the stream that I hosted and the one that I co-hosted, the timer would like just freeze every now and
Lag?
then. It's like, oh, this is the chaos function, you know.
Gosh, the sabotage continues.
I know, right? Maybe it's all cats.
It's all
That's a sign.
connected.
I can't wait until Barrett releases the exposed
Fanfic.
video.
Yeah. Oh, it's-
Exposed fanfic
yeah.
on
What really happened?
conspiracy.
And don't get me started on the bots, because they were also trying it. Nope.
The
You got
real
some really
reason
good wrenches,
we ended
though.
the dubba dubba dubba.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Same, Mia. I have that every time where I over panic and prepare. And especially if I'm a guest on someone's, like, I'll wake up an hour before I'm supposed to wake up just because I'm like panicked that I'll sleep through it. Ugh. Stressful.
Yeah, it's rough. Because actually this weekend I'd only been on or hosted 2 live streams ever before. So I did like I know. I did a sample one a couple weeks ago. Like, okay, how do I do this? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I did it by myself, and it was the most awkward thing I've ever done. I was just like, hi, okay, we're gonna do a sprint. Okay, let's do that now because I don't know what to say. And it was
Oh
See,
my
in
god.
my head, that's me when I'm by myself. But Barrett and be like, "No, you're great.
fun.
It still seems charismatic as you are." And I'm like, I am awkward. I am panicking inside. What are you talking about? This
It
is
doesn't show.
Look, when I hopped on, seemed like chat was having a great time. So I think you did a great job.
see that was the part. That was the second hour that I started doing the Cards Against Humanity prompts, and so we started acting silly. That's what that was.
Hey, that
Yeah,
works.
it worked.
But that
Landed.
first hour,
See,
first
Casey
hour was
agrees.
me
Your
totally
stream was great.
There you go.
Right? This is why we say that you minimum have to have at least one co-host because it can be rough, which we know this was beyond your control. This was not your fault. So
Right.
not my fault at all.
after the after party, we're going to the hotel lobby. Cool.
Ben.
Yeah, just Eva was saying something about how we're in the after party.
This is the after party.
Oh,
I
wow.
woke up before I needed a nap this evening.
There's
I
after party. We
don't
wasn't
even
supposed
want
to-
to.
That's what.
No,
I
the
don't
after
even
party
wanna
is me
think
going to
about what my
sleep.
sleep
So
yeah, really. It's in our dreams.
Same.
Mm.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Thank you for adjusting your schedules to cater to your fans like moi.
Yes.
I slept like a baby, napped, went on adventures away from the computer, and saw the dubba here for me all weekend.
Aw.
You're very welcome.
I love it.
How the dubba ended. Emotional, not click.
Right? That should be the title. You should retitle the video like How Dubba Ends. And everybody who missed it will be like,
I had a double funeral joke I was gonna put in private chat. I was like, no, not gonna do it. Never mind.
My two favorite reactions right now are still when I was like, well, this was the last dubba, and then I just see wait from Barrett pop up in chat.
What?
And then Heather's like, I stopped in to say hi.
I know.
What a time to come in, Heather. I'm watching this while I'm cleaning out the car. Cool.
Nice.
Productivity goes on.
Never.
Jennifer wanted to thank everyone for this weekend. She got so much accomplished and had a lot of fun with friends. Awesome.
Mhm.
Glad to hear. All right. So what we're going to do today is I have selected prompts. When we run out of them, we're done. I forgot to count how many, so I don't know how many there are. But this is like Cards Against Humanity. I'll put the banner up on stream, and then everyone fill it out.
Where do we fill it out? Like in the chat, I assume? Well, yeah, that would, where else?
You can
Well,
you can do so in chat.
No, I
Those
would have
on
done it out
stream
loud
can
too, so
just
I'm actually
say
glad
it.
you asked because I totally was going to do it.
Okay, y'all can do it out loud or in chat. It is up to you. You can also do it in chat and then read it out loud if you want.
there you go.
You get the best of both worlds. I'm going to be lazy because my head actually hurts and I might answer, I might not. I make no promises. All right, so coming to Broadway this season, Blank the musical. Coming to Broadway this season, the Dubba Conspiracy musical.
Oh, I love.
Thanks for the weekend. It was fun.
Yes. Oh, the fanfic
Ava,
turned into a musical.
wow.
Yeah.
The musical's based on the fanfic. It's an adaptation.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, I
coming
like
to
it.
Broadway this season, AuthorTube, the musical.
Dun, dun, dun.
Coming to Broadway this season, Seasonal Depression, the musical. Procrastinating, the musical.
Also, they don't.
Dubba
Yeah, I had a lot of
Yeah.
that this weekend.
This one's the prequel before the conspiracy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See, here's the beautiful thing about when I play this. I sit back and let the answers roll because they're gonna be so ridiculous that I can't top them. So
Or just do yours first, at least.
I never get to because they start going in, and it's just like, well, yeah, no, I can't top this.
Dorkman, the musical. Cats Destroy the Internet, the musical. Is this like a crossover between Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet and Cats? Because
It was where they all
I'm
systematically turn off our alarms.
morbidly intrigued by this. That one has to be a tuxedo cat so that it's, accurate to life. But
Of
like
course.
also weirdly calico colored for some reason. Calico. We're All Dead, the musical. Jess, I didn't tell you could write a biography about me.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
TikTok trends, the musical. Chaos, All the Chaos, the musical.
True.
Justice for Devin.
Good
United
night,
States
I think.
No More Journals Ever, the musical.
Burn.
YouTube's Terms of Service, the musical.
Oh, burn.
That sounds like one of
Too
those depressing
soon.
Free
ones.
Devin.
Come on.
Yes, free Devin.
This
United
one
States.
hurts my heart.
This was also a sad one because musicals are either like super happy or incredibly depressing. Justice for Devin, the musical. Agreed. Coming to Broadway, I'm Dead Inside, the musical. World Wide Wideathon, the musical. So funny inside thing. During one of the first Dubbas, we made a joke about writing the musical, and I threw out some like fake song ideas, and they're all still listed in the Milo note. There's just like a random task for me to one day write the musical.
So in other words,
Please do.
let's get some
Copyright
singers in the community and let's get to
Right?
work.
Sick.
There's a chance, yes. How to Write a Book in These Simple Steps, the musical. But it would need like different people with different methods, like all arguing. Ko-Fi, the musical. Coffee, Ko-Fi. Copyright Strike is actually a good musical name, though. That's fair. Dismantling the Patriarchy, the musical. Jod Dies and Rises Again, the musical. The Cycle of Jod continues.
You know what?
There'd
I
be
second
an
that one. Again,
Yes!
someone start writing.
I would absolutely fangirl over a song defending the Oxford comma.
Oh, man. Oh, Planters and Potters. True.
I love it.
Scrivener, the musical. Planters. That's like a West Side, East Side number.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Same with Trad and
And this
Self
is what
Both would be like West Side Story numbers.
But
That'd be
then
so
like the
good.
hybrid published
Oh
ones
yeah,
come in.
right. Like in the middle.
Create
Like
peace.
what?
What are words? The musical.
Yeah.
Ken Literacy.
Nia's
the
on
Leon
fire.
Michelle musical.
Oh, Anna.
I don't know the
Said it.
name.
I
Alright,
hope I don't think I'm thinking about.
I shall now put a time limit on each of these. I thought this was going to be I'm Headed to Bed, the musical. Have a good
Me.
night.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Stories,
I mean,
musical.
think musical is real. We all participate.
Musical and
later
musical.
after the show.
All right, next one is I Drink to Forget. Migraines is my wishful thinking, but no, that triggers them.
I drink to forget student loans.
The after party. That's fair. That women no longer have bodily autonomy. Too real. Too real. I'm supposed to be writing.
This is writing.
I
This
felt
is refilling the
horrible.
well. We're refilling the well.
Yes. There you go.
We drink to forget.
I get everything. That's fair.
Oh, that's a good one.
I drink to forget. Wait, what was I talking about?
Especially with that ring.
I love Heather's.
A drink to forget the 52 different other book ideas.
Relatable.
It's so good.
So much.
I finished.
Relatable.
I finished nothing.
Yeah.
To forget my word counts.
Yes.
That I don't read the books.
Oh,
You know me.
I feel
Okay,
that.
where are the chaotic people that are on my stream at? Because I haven't seen any of those.
Maybe
They're in bed.
they're
Yeah.
sleeping.
Wait.
Or perhaps you just bring out a chaotic, inappropriate energy in your streams. Not inappropriate by my standards, mind you, but
I
So
mean,
said the small.
I would have stopped at K. If you would have stopped at chaotic, I would have agreed. Then you said inappropriate.
Ooh, that time at summer camp. Uh-oh.
that time of wait. There we go. That time at summer camp.
So,
Better Savia.
yep, there you go.
See?
Yep.
Ha!
I agree. I think Savion brings out the devil in me.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I
Yes,
should've
please
just
hit the like button if you haven't already.
I just remembered to hit the like button.
I am
Like,
grounding
subscribe.
myself in mute for now.
That time at the writing retreat. Like the flip there.
Oh, Eva, relatable.
Also to clarify, I don't drink. I don't remember the prompts that I picked. I just sort of read over them and then typed them in. That was it. So
I thought you were going to say, like, I was drinking and I don't remember which ones I picked. I thought that's where you were going with that. And then I was like, oh,
just
okay.
now, I drink to
Yeah.
forget which prompts I've selected.
Right. I thought that's where we were going. And I was like, wow, okay.
I'm
We're
ashamed
really
of myself.
sharing.
I mean, that would be lovely.
Oh, I like this one.
Savion gets cookie. All right,
Where
the
did
next
you
prompt
get
is, it's a pity
Please
that
tell
kids
me
these
that-
days are all getting involved with. I Googled Cards Against Humanity and clicked on images, and people just like post compilations of card pictures. And then I read off some of the cards.
I mean, I got mine from TikTok, so I mean, same. Fine.
The kids are getting involved with AuthorTube, TikTok, the TikTok, showing our generation. Mental health diagnosis. The gay person.
Oh.
Generational trauma. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with pantsing. The complete lack of women's autonomy over their
I feel like
It's gonna be the answer for everything.
applicable to
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
student
also
loan debt.
applicable to
good
all.
night, Jennifer.
Good night.
Also TikTok.
And
I
Essie.
also got work. All right, sleep well. Night. Making those who F around find out.
Oh.
They do have that energy. Good night.
Many of us get in fights. That
I said something in my head and then I didn't say it out loud, and then I realized I didn't say it out loud, and then I forgot what I was going to say.
I've done
Uh,
that. Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Research. The best fights aren't physical.
that is also
That's
true.
fair.
I
I'm
said-
not going to lie. I despise blank. There, I said it.
Oh, this would be so fun if I did drink.
Nothing.
Let's see.
Heather had been finishing up watching Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker's last episode with this running in the background. Pretty good 80s references were involved. Nice. I despise climate change, as do I.
Same.
I firmly believe that climate change is fucking with our weather to a point where it has increased my migraine severity and duration.
Not gonna lie.
45 minutes, Prince. I'm sorry, Grayson.
That's just hateful.
I'm not going to
Oh,
lie. I
God.
despise talking head
Wow.
videos. There, I said it.
Eva.
Not being a
I want to know
billionaire.
if that's real though.
Me
Oh.
too. Me.
The worst.
I despise
No.
myself. No.
No,
Keep
don't say
going.
that. Agree with
Keep
this
going.
one.
Also fair.
Oh,
Just kidding. I've had enough therapy.
Okay.
That's why I said
Great
keep going.
follow up. Great follow up. Also climate change.
Yeah.
Waking up at 3 a.m. Did you have to wake up at 3 a.m. for a sprint?
I was one of the hosts. Yes,
Poor Ben.
it was all right. I mean, I slept most of Saturday. I made up for it.
Oh, bless.
Nothing planned, so I was productive, and then I was not productive for the rest of the day.
Is that availability when you fill out the form? Just takes
Right.
it very literal. Not being published yet. Fair.
Oh, relatable.
Waking up early.
Relatable.
Also waking up early.
Yeah.
Having to worry about survival on the reg. That is very inconvenient.
Can I say a
Don't-
book one where I actually didn't mind the adaptation so much, but I didn't like the book, and that would be the Twilight series. Didn't like the books. They were a little too wordy for me. I had to cut lots of words, but I was okay with the movies.
You were okay with the movies?
They were okay. I mean, the same problems with the books exist in the movies, but at least didn't feel as long and clunky to me as the books did. So, I don't know. Hot take. There you go.
Well,
I've watched
Peppers
all
on
the
Pizza.
movies multiple times, mostly
Right.
as like a funny evening. Well, we could drink and watch all the Twilight movies.
Right.
I
Right.
feel
Well,
like
notice
it
that,
would-
and we could drink.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been a great
Question,
horror
do you
series,
drink to
and there's
forget the
a
Twilight-
missed
the Twilight
opportunity.
movies, though? That's the real
Yes.
question.
True.
Because it's like we were talking on one of the other streams about the vampires in Twilight, and I'm like, it is the only thing I will defend about Twilight is I actually think the vampires are really good. A lot of people will nitpick the sparkling skin, but it's like that's the only thing though, and like
I
at
liked
the end
it.
of the day, who cares? It's fine. Let
That
them
was the one
glitter.
part I did like. I was like, find me a gay person that doesn't love glitter. Like, had me at that. Should
Well,
have
like
leaned into that.
they were so monstrous and had that whole like I'm not human energy and vibe, and he like literally wanted to eat her. So I'm like, it was a great, like, could have been an amazing monster movie.
The one from Edward's point of view had hardcore psychological thriller vibes. Like,
See,
I
it was
didn't-
messed up.
I didn't read that, so I should maybe read
It's so
that.
bad. It's
mean,
like
I don't know. That's a dark hole I could do sometime when I'm sad.
I'm not going to lie. I despise Donald Trump. Fair.
Oh, same.
I despise not knowing all the words to Midnight's Yet. That's the Taylor
Oh,
Swift
Taylor
album,
Swift.
right?
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Troublemakers had a stream that was like the title was something about Midnights or Dubba Dubba pre-game, and I put the stream on.
Midnights or World
Yeah,
Wide
I put the
Wideathon.
stream on while I drove the kids to school, and then I had no idea that Taylor Swift released a new album, let alone what its name was, and all of a sudden I was immersed in an in-depth analysis and comparative, and I was like, this is amazing. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I still have no context for any of the songs though, but
Do you ever?
what?
when it comes to music, yes, I know a lot of music. I just don't keep up to date with things.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
having regulated nap time.
same.
Oh, I missed
People-
that.
I reached into my soul
This part.
and pulled this out People operating in
Yeah, we gotta be in. What's it? Spain has the siestas. 3 o'clock
Mhm.
every day. Everything shuts down.
Yes.
What I love is it's the most educated person
Wow.
that's all.
Mhm.
I despise peppers on pizza. I will fight about it.
Wow. That's strong.
Capitalism, including not having corporate nap time.
Yes.
Like there's two stances here.
Yes.
Oh.
I despise book reviews.
You know, yeah,
Fascinating.
thoughts on that. Oh,
Did you want to share your thoughts on that, or just state that you have?
No, because Adria said that she despises pepper, so I'm going to just sneak them on there.
Oh,
you mean the book reviews?
Yes.
Oh, I would agree with that. I think most of the book reviews I read that are like on Goodreads sometimes feel either very slanted or they're not complete. So like I don't really get a whole lot out of it that I couldn't have gotten through like a blurb and like a real write up from a journalist of some sort.
That's
Yes.
fair. I
My
feel
hot
there's a difference between a book review by a reader and a book review by
Yes.
a critic.
Yes.
So
Great.
Yeah.
I'm very neutral on book reviews themselves. So
Especially if you get things like, you know, I don't really read this genre, but I didn't like it. Or, you know, things like that where you're like, well, if you didn't read fantasy, why'd you pick up the book? And why are you leaving a hot take on Goodreads? Like,
Right.
I don't
People
know.
that clearly didn't read the description or
right,
something
or
like
something.
that.
Right. I don't read sci-fi, but I picked this up and I didn't like it. Well, then what? Like, help make it make sense.
I'll only review something if it was 4 or 5 stars to me, but I like make it very obvious. I'm like, I'm not reviewing this in a professional capacity. I am fangirling because I fangirled over this book. So
Nice.
but
Yeah,
I don't like most negative reviews I've seen recently because, like you said, there are people trying to sound smart about things that they don't understand.
Right. Or
I
just
also
try to
a
find
different
things.
distinction
Buys
on
YA
whether
book was too YA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always so much easier to just put how many stars you rate it than to go through the effort of writing a full review.
I've seen it done at least 3 times where I'll go to a book and it's an adult book and it's advertised as adult and it says it's an adult book and it'll be like, this book is not appropriate for my teenager, and I'm like, yes, maybe
That's the
it wasn't
point.
written.
that's that uneducated. That's those uneducated Karens that most of us despise.
That the world is running
that's
out of
sad,
glitter.
but probably good.
Yeah. Just go through all the
sad.
vacuum filters and they'll
That's
be
what I
good
was
for a few more
thinking. I was
decades.
like,
Just find a way to
just, you know.
filter the glitter from the dirt. I'm sure there's
I
a
can
way
just
to do it
follow
with
every
water.
grad brunch and just vacuum it up and then be like, oh, there's my glitter for next year.
Yeah.
I will eat your crunchy
Oh.
peanut butter, Katrina.
Do you like crunchy peanut butter?
Oh, because Katrina said she despises. It's because my friends keep eating glitter.
I feel like
I will have it said that they are not werewolves in Twilight. Fight people on it. Well, they're not called werewolves in Twilight. They're called shapeshifters, which I won't speak to their accuracy to the mythology they're supposed to be referencing, but yeah, not even Twilight says they're werewolves, so I'm not gonna lie, I despise applesauce. There exist.
Wow.
Is it the texture? Oh, you don't have to answer that. I'm not supposed to ask follow-up questions, I think. I haven't read it, but her reviews are the sort that make writers write faster. Wait, whose reviews?
I missed it.
I missed it too. I've never read it, but I watched an amazing video called Simping for the Buff Ladies of Gender Swapped Twilight, which is a review of the gender swapped version she wrote.
I like that.
I just love the title.
That's pretty good.
Same. I don't.
True.
I go in so like blind to everything that once I was reading a book and I thought I had picked up a like YA romance, but it had these low-key creepy sci-fi vibes. And then I was like, is the love interest an alien? I think the love interest is an alien. And then after it reveals that he is in fact an alien, I go to the synopsis of the book and it says in like the 4th sentence he's an alien. And I'm like, well, huh.
Yeah.
So it's like, how about that?
It's like discovery reading.
Yes. The end of the Doctor Who episode just finished. I left.
Oh, no spoilers. I gotta watch that at some point soon.
If there's 1,000+ reviews and it's 4+ stars, I know all I need to know without reading a review.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Very fair.
true.
I almost never review books. I rate them, but I almost never review them, except for Ben's.
That's my wife. She has a slightly biased opinion.
You know, hold on, my brain is getting back into focus. But I love the support that she brings to the streams. Yeah. My husband just comes to streams, I guess, Don, and says, "Who's the hot mom?" So, to confuse people.
That's great.
As a reader, I dislike reviews that they exist at all. As an author and lover of indies, I respect their value and encourage reviewing.
Mm-hmm.
Some diametrically opposed takes inside you.
Right.
People
It's
who read YA,
you know,
say again?
What the expectation. I said it's all about the expectations. I think when people go into things with different expectations than what, you know, or I don't know, especially with YA, I think there was a while where people had specific expectations about what YA was, and it's a big umbrella term that means lots of things. And so, yeah.
Well, it's also because of that thing that happened in publishing in the it 2000s or 2010s, where YA had like surged in popularity, and then publishers were like, "Oh, we can make more money on this," and then we're forcing authors who are writing adult novels to just age everybody down and then not change anything. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's still evening out. So yeah. People who read YA or women's lit and complain it's not classic literature. Well, I don't like classic literature, so that's fine with me. Well, there we go. The prompt. I despise classic literature. There, I said it. Try to leave reviews. I'm going to skim through the reviews parts. Did it hide the other comment? Most likely. I think
probably.
I'm the only mod here. I'm scrolling up. I don't see a hidden comment. So. I too love not knowing stuff. All right. Never fear, Captain Blank is here. I want to say Captain Obvious is here. That's mine. Never fear, Captain Obvious is here.
Oh, hold on, let me see if I can find this.
Did I go for the obvious one? Maybe. Never fear. Captain AuthorTube is here. Captain Barrett is here. Captain
Barrett, I'm stealing your line.
Is there controversy in the community with the Oxford comma that I'm missing?
I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah, I'm too tired to think through it. I think there was that.
That's fair. Narcissist captain, narcissistic tendencies are here.
It's everyone I dated in my 20s.
Oh, those are reviews again. Captain Underpants is here.
I love that series.
Captain Crunch is here.
Oh my gosh, I miss Captain Crunch.
Captain, that women no longer have bodily autonomy.
Winning, Ben. Winning. This needs to be on a bingo card.
Yeah.
This would be the answer for every one of these.
There is a channel in the Discord where you can put down your bingo prompt ideas. And when we remember, we add some to the bingo prompt generator. Captain Brainrot is here. Captain cuts the roof of your mouth is here. Captain Plot Hole is here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Eva's hits. That slaps.
Captain is controversial in the broader writing community. Writers like to controversy. I assume that's about the Oxford comma.
Mhm.
Like, it just makes sense to me because when you're making a list of things, sometimes it's like thing A is something and something else, and then thing 2. So then the Oxford comma lets me know things are different. That was
Oh, that
the
one hits hard though.
comma.
Heather's.
Captain Never
Captain.
Fear, Captain Procrastination is here.
Yes.
That one feels like it would incite terror.
Mm.
I'm waiting for it to pop up, Eva, but I see it. Captain Morgan is here.
Oh,
StreamYard was like, you're not allowed. Mm-mm. All right, they've slowed, so I'm going to go ahead and... Thanks to Disney, I have unrealistic... Excuse me, let me edit that.
I've done that.
Thanks
There
to
it is.
Disney, I have unrealistic... Let me edit that again. This is what happens when your host is dyslexic. Thanks to Disney, I have unrealistic expectations about the fact that I don't need to proofread. Team Oxford. About hair. It's also there. About men. About women. About body autonomy for women in the US specifically.
Yes.
About achieving my dreams, meeting the love of my life, and having a healthy breakfast, all before 8 a.m.
Goals.
That's that happening.
About how often dances come up in adulthood.
Mm.
About tax policy. About parental mortality rates.
So true. Undiscussed truth.
Mm-hmm.
About how easy it is to clean a castle.
Mm.
About agency for females. About how easy it is to talk to animals. Yeah, and they never talk back. Unrealistic expectations about the whole conversation.
Honestly,
About what?
no matter what huge Disney I watch, if that animal talks back, I'm running.
Fair.
Look, at this point in my life, if an animal starts talking to me, I'm going to ask them what my magic words to transform are.
Mm.
Because I'm an anime fan. About what happily ever after looks like. Unrealistic expectations about capitalism. About animals willing to do my chores. About monopolies. About how easy it is to write romance. About how real relationships work. About breaking out into song. You can also do what many Disney children I know do, and just because of Disney, you break out into song unrealistically. And then when people are like, I don't like musicals, because people don't just break out into song unrealistically, you look at them like, I'm people. I do that.
Oh, I love that.
Unrealistic expectations that talking animals is not the norm. It should be.
Mm. Ooh.
About how often people sing in the middle of town.
I agree with this one. It's sad it's not more.
Yes, it should be more. Expectations about animals in general. So
True.
fair. About singing with birds and how people look at you when you break into song in public. Also true. About how much time there is to talk between classes.
That's really
True, actually, now
That's
that
a
I
good
think about
one.
it. It was
Just
like
had
a
to
short
book it.
minute. That's right.
They're always like, oh, you should go to the bathroom between classes. And it's like,
Yeah, right.
How?
Who has time for a
You
10-minute
only
line?
gave me like 4 minutes. You only gave me
It's like, you're
3
lucky
4
I
minutes.
got here and I'm still breathing. About can
Oh,
I have
Eva.
it all? About work-life balance.
True.
About marriage without prenuptial agreements. There is nothing stopping you from. Well, he specifically said the looks people give you,
Right.
because
I mean,
you know
they'll do it.
in Disney they'll
How
sing
dare
with
they
you.
look? Yeah, everybody just acts like it's normal, and they're just like, "Oh, there's Belle singing through town with her book."
Dissing everyone.
Right, right.
Shit talking everyone.
Yeah. Maybe they just can't hear you if you sing it.
Right.
I remember I saw like something that was like defending. I was like, oh man, everybody like in the city treats Belle poorly and this and that. And I'm like, well, she goes through the city shit talking them presumably every
Right, to
morning.
their
I
face.
don't. That's not
Yeah.
exactly sociable behavior.
Looks down on all of them. Yeah. A little bit elitist.
My thing is the Cinderella part is that you couldn't find anybody with the same shoe size.
Yeah,
Not one
really.
person.
They're magic slippers. They change size depending on the feet.
No,
If you look, they're smaller on Drusilla's foot than it is on Anastasia's.
Ooh. But did they know they were magic slippers, or did they think they were real magic slippers? Because if they thought they
Well,
were real,
the
that's pretty dumb.
king didn't actually care if he found the right girl. He just said
Oh,
a
well,
girl.
classic.
He's like, whichever woman fits that slipper, my son has to marry. So really, it's the prince banking on it. But yeah,
Seems like
no,
a
the
great way
king.
to choose.
The king very clearly gives no fucks. He's just like, mm-mm. In the original fairy tale, she apparently just had extremely small feet. They were like a size 5. So.
Oh, there's a chat in or a comment in the chat about that. That's good.
Did anyone check to make sure he wasn't like a child in the original, or maybe young to have small feet? Oh Lord, I can't. It's a while
No,
ago.
she was of marrying
age.
age, however that is defined. So,
Oh, okay.
Well,
but no,
you know.
some women
Yeah,
just have small. My mother-in-law
Sixth grade.
has size 5.5 feet. So,
Oh, okay.
and she's about my
smaller
height. So, but my feet are a size 7.5. So I'm like, I don't know why we're the same size, but your feet are 2 sizes small. That's fascinating. But yeah, my brain. Unrealistic expectation about arranged marriages. But do other people not make up songs for their pets? Disney tells me everybody does, so I'm sticking with that. About justified murder, very fair,
yeah.
and vigilante justice.
Yeah.
About how easily crimes can be overlooked, kidnapping, kissing an unconscious woman in the woods.
Good points.
In mild
destruction.
In mild defense to Prince Ferdinand, they actually meet at the beginning of the movie. They are not strangers. He tells her that he will come back for her. So they had already pre-agreed. As to why he kissed a corpse, we will never know. But
I also forgot grave robbing too with Ariel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And in Sleeping Beauty, again, they had met in the woods. They had agreed to like go out and stuff. So it's not like they're actual strangers.
Oh, that is like a step away from a date rape, though, isn't it? Because it's like, well, he met her at the bar before he gave her the drink.
No, that's
I don't know.
thing, though.
It's like he was the bouncer as she walked past him and gave the
like.
ID.
Do I think there's better ways for it to have been done? Yeah. Yes, 100%. I'm just saying the way that it's talked about. I feel like people have vague memories of the movies from their childhood, and then they see arguments online, and then they're like, "Oh, that yes." I obsessively watched these movies throughout the entirety of my life. I've seen most of them within the last year or two. Do they have problems? Yes. Are the problems what most people hone in on? No.
And they're not nearly as bad as the originals.
And that's true. They've polished those turds right up.
I don't know. I like the original Cinderella where her sisters cut their toes off, and then
that's what I was talking to her about, because that's what
eyes
she
were
mentioned.
picked out.
Yeah,
gruesome.
Oh.
The original Sleeping Beauty is
Oh, is it? I haven't read that one.
it's a lot more no consent.
Oh.
Oh yeah, with
There
that
are
one they never
children.
met or anything at all. So
Good.
not now, but once upon a time. About attending school, how many spiders actually exist in the forest. Disney way downplays that.
The spiders or the agency?
Yes.
He didn't
Okay.
recognize her without a bath. They had bigger. Look, the
Oh.
thing is, when I went to high school, I regularly did not wear makeup, just had my hair down and like wore baggy clothes. On like picture day or something, when I dressed up, half my classmates did not recognize me. So he met her once. And she was all dolled up with magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
was
Yes, they
it
did.
part of the movie? It's part of some of the movies that the magic was supposed to intentionally make it so they couldn't
Mhm.
recognize her too, right? I
Yeah,
don't know if that was
because
the original
she wasn't
Disney
supposed to
movie.
be at the ball. Not even her stepmother or sisters recognized her. Like her stepmother thought she did, but she wasn't. She wasn't sure until she saw Cinderella dancing at home, and then she was like, "Wait a minute." So I also will defend Cinderella till my dying breath because a lot of people are like, she was just sitting around waiting for somebody to rescue her. No, she was very proactive. She snuck out and she went to the ball herself. 2, she and the animals are the ones who get her out of there so that she can have the shoe tried on. And 3, she was in an abusive home. Like Cinderella is one of the most proactive ones. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's why
There's
that's
like
one
a
of those
movement
things.
hating on Cinderella?
Yes, because they're
I've
like,
seen
you
that.
know, like
Wow.
I blame the Cheetah Girls because they have that lyric, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar. Or I don't want to be like Cinderella, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar, waiting for somebody to come and rescue me. That's why I said I feel like a lot of times people just have vague memories of the movies and then see online arguments and just go with it.
Interesting. Cinderella.
Cinderella in canon is 19.
Better than 12.
Yeah, that beats 12.
The youngest one is 14, and that's Snow White.
That's also the oldest, I think, right?
The oldest movie, yes, youngest
Yeah.
princess. Everybody else is 16 to 21.
Well, there's a lot there.
Yeah. Which is why I like the new movie, because the princess is secretly part of the party looking for. Oh yeah, the one with the
Oh, I
butterfly
like
dress.
that.
That one's pretty.
It's good.
No. Yes. But I love that song. I can't remember how it goes. If mermaids were top half fish, bottom half humans, it wouldn't be so romantic. I've seen pictures of that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the song that they dance to in the woods. Once Upon a Dream.
I know.
I'm just saying, if I'm cursed to 1,000-year coma and my entire kingdom is going to sleep, I don't care whoever has blanket permission to kiss me if that's all it takes to save my life and the life of my entire kingdom. So
Just saying that the original Sleeping Beauty wakes up because she's in labor.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yep.
The original Grimm's tales are pretty terrible.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Not like bad,
I said,
bad,
kiss
but
only.
like
The rest of it, no. But
I think Disney made the right call, like toning that one down. I think that would have played differently in the Midwest. Ugh.
I don't remember. I just remember her stepmother's Lady Tremaine. So, but I don't remember if that's her first name or her married name.
Wow, that was fun.
Dark but fun.
I'm shocked that a man.
I know, right?
StreamYard's not lit. There we go. I'm shocked that a man from 100 years ago wouldn't understand consent.
Same. I like
Bye.
Denzel.
Yeah, she wakes up in labor. It's terrible.
Okay.
Yes. Also, no princes. He is a king, if I remember, in the OG one. I can't remember that part.
Yee.
Even
There's
better.
one part of that kind of stands out in my memory, and the small details aren't it.
Oh, well, trauma keeps
I
us from
don't.
kinds of things.
I'm not 100% certain what this is in reference to.
Not recognizing people, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, then yes. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you can look extremely different with and without makeup on.
Who do they? Oh. Isn't there a picture of like Zoe Deschanel or something, and like they removed her bangs or whatever, and nobody could recognize her?
Yes. I saw my husband.
I
Very
also-
short.
Sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, very short side comment. My husband shaved his beard once so that if he got like amnesia and like got shaved in a hospital, I would recognize him. I would not have recognized him.
You actually, it's actual advice for like dads that if they shave their beard, they do so in front of their children because it can traumatize your child. They might not recognize you. And
my son screamed.
like my dad did that. He like went to like my parents' bathroom. He shaved off his beard and he came out, and my baby sister, who was like only 1.5 at this point, saw him, didn't recognize him, and cried because she didn't know who he was. So like, yeah, it's legit. To anybody who says this, I challenge you. A comic with Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne standing side by side in the exact same tux with the Clark Kent curl gelled back. Tell me who's who, because there's only one way. And that's that one of them has blue eyes, and I don't even remember which one it is. I think it's Bruce. Or no, I think it's Clark. I think Clark has blue eyes.
Yeah, I think it's Superman.
Yeah. So it's like, I know these things seem silly to like viewers, but
I
was gonna say also I have very basic white girl features, so I'm very easily mixed up with other like small brunettes who were under 100 pounds in high school.
It's oddly specific.
Given how many men think a full face of makeup is no makeup, it's absolutely believable he wouldn't recognize her.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I love Cindy. I just like feisty Sam. It's fair. I enjoy discussion. Just so everyone knows, I enjoy discussions, and when I get like passionate and stuff, I'm just having a good time. I'm never angry. If I'm angry, we will know, and I will no longer continue the argument online. So it's fine.
Fair.
Is it? I didn't know that. Are you telling me that's a cover? Jess, educate me.
Well.
Okay. I think so.
I'm just reading. I'm scrolling past some of your stuff, Eva, just so we can get to the prompts and stuff. Oh, she wakes up because her kid sucks the splinter from her finger.
I thought it was.
I didn't remember that.
Wait, so she has the kid,
and the kid is apparently
released from her, cut from her, grows old enough to suckle a splinter from her thumb, and then she wakes up?
I vaguely recall there being 2 kids, but I could be misremembering that.
Holy Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Yeah, in the new webtoon, they have Batman dress up as Superman once. It's funny. Okay. But if the Ven find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. At least that's the one I know. All right. Me, Tarzan. You. My little chin hair that sometimes grows and won't go away. I need my tweezers, but they are in the other room. You. Bodily autonomy of women in the U.S.
Oh, Curtis out with this stuff.
You. Property. That went far too well with the one above it. I
What?
choose to use this as a reaction, even though I know it wasn't. You crying emoji. You Voting Rights Act. You good night.
Works.
I think I have one more after this. Yes. Somehow I just made the comments go way away. Here they are. You tree. That's like when he was practicing. You Jake from State Farm. You go away. It's fair. You Heather from Thinkfield. You She Sounds Hideous. You Alien. Waiting for Streamlabs. You Nazrat.
Jane, right? Wasn't it Tarzan and Jane?
Yeah, Tarzan and Jane.
Yeah. Sartan.
Sartan. Which, like, I just want to know whose idea it was to just have Phil Collins go so hard on that entire soundtrack. I'm not complaining. I'm just curious how that came about in the room.
Money.
Technically, that was an hour and a half ago.
Where there was a huge announcement about the end of Dubba Dubba Dub.
Yes, this was the final WWW. There will be no more.
Yeah, now became the CW.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something, but it's so bad. Where we make questionable content with teenage characters who look 30. Pretty sure it was Phil Collins. I missed the whole thing. It's okay. You can watch it on the replay.
Oh,
You'll be in my heart is so good, though. This is the grief stream for the Dubba Dubba set.
It's the final countdown.
It's the final jam in the words of Jess. We're just rebranding to the Storyteller's Hearth. So, like, the future ones will be the Storyteller's Weekend Relay.
Gotcha.
And other stuff. Just go rewatch the beginning. Go rewatch the first 30 minutes. We'll explain it.
That was satisfying. That was fun. I liked that.
See?
That's very cool.
We want to bring in a guest to do that next year. I'll find my spot for that.
The closing ceremony starts. It's just Barrett, and he's like, "Well, the conspiracy."
I have an announcement. It was true. They're dead.
I was behind it.
It was me.
To be honest, who would do better to do it? Who would be better to do it than Barrett, though? To be honest.
Exactly. My gossip guru tagline of "This is not Barrett 916" would be like, I don't know who did it. It's a mystery.
XOXO.
I can just imagine this
I know,
is not
right?
Barrett being a whole Twitter account and
playing
he's
with
dropping
words.
stuff randomly.
Being able to say this was the last Dubba 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 while knowing how it would be taken versus how I mean it has gotten me through the week.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not Barrett. 618 XOXO Barrett. That's my group.
Great.
My childhood was ruined when I saw Barrett take down the Dubba Dubba.
Oh, I have a real answer for this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Please don't go dark. When I found out the true story of Cinderella,
Ben's childhood was ruined
Devil.
live on stream. Barrett Lowry kills the dubba dubba dubba, not clickbait. The original Sleeping Beauty.
oh,
J.K. Rowling's tweets. Oh,
too soon.
Mufasa.
Oh,
I know, Eva. I know. An American Tale. Land Before Time.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Researching the author of The Mists of Avalon. Oh no.
That used to be my favorite.
Sarah.
Bambi was when I went hard for gun control.
I was all in. At that point on, I said no more. Thumper and I were like going to band together and turn this thing around. We were like, no other deer needs to run through the forest without their mother because of an out-of-control gun lobby that refuses to be tamed. So we start with gun control, and then we move to Citizens United. And it all started with Bambi.
Oh wow, there's more than one person who made the mistake of researching the author of The Mists of Avalon.
Oh,
Wait, did someone else say that?
really? Is that true? Oh, yeah, Essie.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
Karen.
that broke my heart.
I will say that where I live, because they killed all of our wolves off, we have an overpopulation of deer, so we have to have like 1 or 2 extra deer seasons. So otherwise, they wreak havoc upon our poor farmers and household pets. So I have mixed feelings with it.
Side note, I
'cause
love
very,
venison. So
oh yeah, venison chili is amazing.
open to it. You know, love this.
Oh, wow.
Technique.
I did not know that.
Oh,
Cocktail.
So I'm doing my own research on the
Now
author of Mists of Avalon.
No. Ben looked at somebody else ruining their childhood and said, "I'm with you, bestie. Let's go."
See, now
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
not to Google it. Let's piece of that. So,
I think maybe I had a
Thank you.
different childhood. Seeing the OG Poltergeist.
oh, that was scary. Come to the light.
Oh, well then I have
Also
a more
researching
fun
the
one.
author.
I think I was 8 when I watched Terminator. It
Oh,
traumatized me a little bit.
that is traumatizing.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it at all. I refuse to Google it at this point.
Yeah, I just Wikipedia'd it. It's about what you would
Yeah.
expect.
I did
Yeah.
it 1 or 2 times with things that usually men told me in the past, friends of mine, and I would Google it and then immediately regret it when the image opened.
Oh, it's not an image thing, I don't think.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
more just a
oh.
Yeah, it's just the
person.
The wee bookseller wants to know
Oh.
if they should check it out.
Yeah.
Gosh,
The Challenger rocket
Oh, I
launch.
do remember that.
Definitely look into it.
I will
The
look
book
into it.
reads very different.
it does. There's a couple seeds that when you think back on them, you're just like, oh, no.
That's always gross. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I mean, for a real story, September 11, because I was 16 and quite a few of my fellow students lost their parents. I'm from a military town, so September 11 was pretty.
Yeah,
I saw
same.
Challenger.
I didn't see it live even, but I remember seeing it on the news. And like,
They didn't play it for us. Like news was banned in all of our classrooms
Oh.
because we're a military town, and so like we in our town, missing a day of school for like funerals or grief counseling is a valid note that your parents can write you. So they didn't want us distressed or anything, and they felt it would be better if our parents explained it to us once we got home. So
Yeah.
So I didn't know anything about it until I got home.
oof.
I got pulled out of school and like that. We lived like right next to the school, right between the. Yeah, it was interesting.
Sorry, my chortle wasn't at you. It was at this. I googled it.
I'm
My life was
sorry.
ruined.
It's Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Challenger was watching it live. And then the Bali bombings the year after because I had a friend to foster brother as well. Author of...
I don't know. So this was the last card.
Yeah, this is the last card.
Do you maybe want to pull another one so we can end on a slightly higher note?
Does anybody got it? I thought that like people were gonna pull fun, silly things, but no, everyone's like,
It's too late for
"It's
fun
just
silly.
time." They were like, "It's just time." to
Yeah.
unleash."
There we go. See, we could watch videos of just dogs getting adopted. That's always fun.
That is
Well,
cute.
Barrett, show us Brayley.
Do
She's
I have
fine.
my list? I have a list.
Where are
somewhere.
you?
There we go.
Puppy.
There's some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's some happiness, some joy.
I like watching videos of dogs because just 25 exclamation points.
Yeah, exactly.
We're sad. that it didn't die. It just got a
No.
makeover. Changed its name. Oh, puppy.
I mean, sending Rufus down here wouldn't help. He just run right back upstairs.
More than a
Yeah.
I
All the
should send
dog
Rufus
bits.
down.
Please do. Send Rufus down. Let's be like, hi, Rufus.
He
Fair.
hates being downstairs when she's upstairs. So he'd run down here and just immediately run back up. He's attached to her at the hip.
Got a facelift, got a little Botox.
Exactly. It's like, this is the channel with makeup on, and the old Dubba Dubba Dubba.
I am.
It looks so good with this
Oh.
makeover. I don't even recognize it. Exactly.
You can see it.
That's what teen dramas in the 90s taught me. You just take your hair down, take your glasses off, put on
Boys
a
will
little
make.
bit of makeup, walk downstairs.
Come so far.
Videos of dog puppy.
Rootaroo!
Yay! Hi.
I thought
We
Rufus was
appreciate
turning back around.
He's like, wait, no treats?
adoption videos. Getting up.
Getting comfy. All right, Dad.
This is my spot now.
I'll just make sure things
There
are
we go. He's just going to be asleep for the rest of the night there.
He's like, well, you're not coming to bed.
like,
Somebody's
"You
got to
do."
watch you.
You do you. The new title.
Because videos yeah, it's up there. Videos, could you watch them go from being rejected and sad at the world to overjoyed? Anyone who tells me that animals don't understand, I will fight you because they all deserve love. Yes.
Agree.
I like watching videos of dogs and kitties playing.
Same.
Yes.
It is the storyteller's hearth, probably weekend relay. Because dogs are happy even when the
Eve and I are going to be in chats for a week. Like, y'all should have watched the closing ceremony because Dubba 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 died.
No context.
Even and Barrett are
No
just gonna take my bit and run it
Run with it
everywhere.
all over AuthorTube.
Did y'all
People being
hear?
like, you gotta watch. You gotta watch
This
this.
was
Just be
the
like,
last
20
Dubba Dubba
videos of
Dubba.
it.
It's like they didn't tell us this was gonna be the last one until after.
Yeah.
After it was finished.
Sam kept teasing it the entire weekend, saying we have a big announcement, some announcement.
Yeah. Everyone can just make thumbnails of morning the WWW and all schedule
Oh,
it to go out like 12 hours later and no one say
That
anything.
needs- Okay,
I'm gonna
that
do a
needs
whole
to be
clickbait
the nice thumbnail
video.
for the vlog for this weekend.
I'm gonna do a whole clickbait video. Like, did Dubba 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 die? I think this will be my face
Yeah.
on it.
That's all the vlogs are gonna be now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where
Where
were you when Dubba 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 died?
Yes. The aftermath of WWW's death.
I'm already writing a book. Like, you know, you guys don't even know what was happening backstage. We didn't even know.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
We can really run
I
with
got
this.
one.
Backstage.
There's your final
Literally.
prompt.
Backstage shocked.
I watched the die and I almost died.
Please.
Okay, this
We
is
need
all
reaction
fun.
videos.
Am I the only one that
Did you
just
hear the
instantly
Dabba
thought
Dabba
that
died?
possibly they was talking about the rebranding? Am I?
Oh no, I commented and I was like, new
Yeah.
name?
I was like, Maddie sounds so hopeful in the comment
Like, okay,
because it
this
was like
gotta be a rebrand or something.
that's starting ellipses.
Well, you spoiled it a little bit by talking about future things earlier.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, to be fair, we said we were rebranding in March.
Right.
In March, we were like,
They
yeah,
didn't-
we're going to
they
start
didn't
working
kinda
on the
talk about it the
rebrand
entire
soon.
time.
there you go.
So it's like we never hid the fact we were rebranding. So in like during it was either during last month's pop-up stream or during June. I think Great Fry asked how the rebranding was going. So so yeah, it was like an open secret. We just didn't talk about what we had changed or anything. So
Eva.
where were you in the double? Yes.
Wait, yeah.
New candle is just a candle burning.
Oh my gosh,
and
can you imagine?
so one of silence is
Oh
a
my
sprinkle.
God. In honor of the death of WWW.
What happened
Right.
to the double?
Who sabotaged it and did it?
I like watching videos of dogs being pampered and spoiled simply for being there. Yes.
Oh, well.
Why the Dubba Dubba finally died.
Right.
I already have the memoir ready.
Me too. Me too. It's gonna be dramatic.
Abandoned my dog to the other one, aka
Oh.
in my parents' living room. Hi, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the favorite one.
What would be more funny is
To be
they're
fair-
saying it's far and stuff, but people knowing it as its now brand and being like, "What the heck is the double?"
Yeah, like can you imagine new people coming into the storyteller's
No
earth
idea.
in 2023 and then like one of the hosts being like, welcome to the Dubba Dubba. Ah, damn, no, I mean the and they're like,
Right.
why do people keep doing that?
Just huge fans of wrestling.
I totally
You got this
forgot
weird
set the
memoirs
line.
popping up about it. Some thing called the double double die.
We weren't we weren't expecting like loads of people to remember. We just also weren't like really hiding it. So I didn't expect my joke to go so well. So I'm very pleased that it landed so well.
Yeah.
What killed the Dubba Dubba?
I think
Live
it should be
on
what,
camera.
who, and how. Like what
Mm.
killed it, who killed it, and how.
Clue themed thumbnail, you know?
Yeah.
I look forward to all these potentials. I'm currently
There's a
writing a
whole-
memoir
There's
chapter.
a whole panel discussing the different things and people involved.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when Nano
Oh,
had
and then we
cabins
can have
and
like
it was-
truthers. We can have like www truthers that are like, no, like we know the real truth of what happened to Dubba Dubba Dubba. There's a whole subgenre of people who are like,
we
no,
were
we somehow-
there.
No,
like
we
cat-
somehow
cat-
have people
Tellers are.
dollars.
Jess has
Right.
to make a new badge that's just like
Yeah.
Dubba Dubba vets.
Right, hardcore, won't go back. Like,
Dubba Dubba is dead. Live reaction vid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dubba Dubba
Right.
was murdered backstage during the final moments of the
Right.
Dubba Dubba,
day
unsuspecting,
the Dubba
unwarned,
Dubba died.
like preparing to celebrate the end, did not realizing it was the end.
Backstab, backstage memoir. Can't wait.
Just wait for the coroner's report. It's like we understand why Sam hadn't prepared the games like she usually did.
Yeah.
Other tube killed the Dubba Dubba Dubba.
Oh my gosh.
It's like drama. Are Sam and Jess breaking up? Jess mysteriously not in opening ceremony.
Right.
Mhm.
It's gone altogether.
It's just Mike
Bringing
and
it in
Ike
close.
all over Man.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds, snakes, and airplanes.
Agree.
Okay, we do this, but the others don't get it because they didn't say something.
Exactly. That's what I think. I think like we all run with it, and tomorrow we just start putting up videos like
Yes.
R.I.P. Dubba 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 videos, like serious. You know, I'm gonna cry.
You
in
gotta
mine.
hold out for at least 30 seconds, right to that
Oh.
drop-off point, and then you can reveal it.
Oh no! I mean, I may even wait for another video. I may go through the whole
I was
video.
gonna say you can just do the
Wait.
whole video
I'm
and
like,
just be like, go watch the
watch.
closing ceremony.
Go
I can't
watch.
even speak. I'm so
Yeah.
Right.
devastated.
I'll be like, I'm not
Because-
sure what timestamp to give you. The 14-minute, the 44-minute, when Savion lost his shit in the 110. Like, throwing out all these like chapters and just like, you got, I don't know. You guys
Really
figure it out.
moody B-roll of like leaves falling
Right.
and like
Me crying. Me
I
outside
love,
crying.
I love my section of this so much.
This is especially great because we're not actually like changing the names of anything until the
No.
December live.
yeah. Because that would give it away.
Even more confusion.
Right.
Mhm.
Jess misses Dubba Dubba Dubba. Then
Right.
they announce it's the last one
Right.
because it will be intermixed with cute thumbnails and death thumbnails.
Well,
Just
and
do
really in the
shorts
next one,
even.
like Jess is dead. They're just like propping her up. Like the truthers are on it. We know what's really happening. They've just propped her up.
Killed.
Yes,
Seriously,
yes, hashtags. We need a hashtag.
Not really dead,
Hashtag-
but dead though.
Hashtag gone but not forgotten. Dubba Dubba finally releases merch after shutdown. What? Dead but not done.
Done, but
That's
not
like,
dead.
yeah, dead but not done. That's like the clickbait title you use for the announcement video that you're rebranding.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
So very, very apt. Set it as premiere so they
Yes.
only see the thumb.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If like 20 people do that and they all don't go out for like a day or so, and you just see
Right.
this sea of it, but you're like, what are they gonna say? What happened? They just don't know.
Right.
I'd love it.
I mean, I think it's kind of brilliant.
We put
It's
too much
amazing.
into this to where I'm now thinking like, okay, let's do this. I want to see it happen and just see the
I 100% encourage all of it. I want all of the links to be posted so I can see them.
No, the vlog channel is just nothing but these things, just us just doing this.
The
It's
channel
I have like
for
a-
us.
I have a veil hat thing that I got from my mom when we were like moving around of her old place. It's like a veil hat. I'm totally gonna wear it for the video.
Yes.
Put it on,
That'd be
wear all
so
black,
good.
and just I'm gonna be in mourning the whole video. This will be me for 10 days, just like with the Queen. 10 days mourning.
See, I had a thought of comparing it to that, but I was like, that's gonna be wrong.
Eva says do it quick, or you don't have to do it quickly. She'd love it. Tag her on Instagram. She'd share all the things. See, like I don't know how many people were vlogging this time, but the last Dubba Dubba, there were like somebody released their vlog before the closing ceremony was even done. So I don't.
Well, I hope
doubt
they did that
it.
today. And they're like, oh yeah, closing ceremony. And then mine comes up tomorrow. I can't believe what happened to the closing ceremony when Dubba Dubba died. Like, that'll be the title.
Yeah.
That
What
would be
you missed
amazing.
right before Dubba 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 died.
Cry pick or
They
shock
go,
pick.
Oh, yeah.
wait.
I may now 100 secretly work on this thumbnail during my stream in an hour instead of writing.
I'm like, can I get
Hand
Ricky
over
to-
mouth with wide eyes. Dubba Dubba is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be so good. I wish you could like post something to be premiered later without actually having filmed the video
Film
yet.
it?
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
me too.
oh.
You like use the closing ceremony thumbnail and just be like reason for the attitude on their faces.
Wait,
What you
Sam,
didn't see behind the
I just-
scenes.
It
Wait,
was
Sam, I-
foreshadowed all along.
Hey Sam, I just thought of something. March Double Double was when I first started interacting with the community.
Savion, master conspirator, took down the Dubba Dubba Dubba
Took
to
people out this
promote
time,
his
poisoned folks.
cookie Civil War Writeathon.
Yep. Brutal.
It's a massive takeover.
I can't believe what Sam said.
Right. Right.
Hashtag failed. Dubba Dubba
What
Dubba.
Sam said killed Jess live in the stream.
What's the hashtag? We need a poll. Just upload a placeholder. The video you upload is really just 30 seconds of you like clicking
Shock
around.
face.
Or it's my first short. It's like my
Oh my
first
gosh.
short video. What did you miss? Here's the link.
Barrett, so appalled at the closing ceremony, releases his first YouTube short.
Yeah. Sent me over the edge.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we'll go ahead and wrap up now while Eva continues to try to goad people into the mass chaos, which is amazing. Does anybody want to say bye and all that? I'm not going to make people do outros today. All right, bye. Thank
Fun
you,
Dubba Dubba.
everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks everyone on screen for hosting and joining me in the after party. Thanks for celebrating another really fun write-a-thon, and thank you for celebrating and consequently mourning the end of the WWW. But we do look forward to its rebirth in the Storyteller's Heart. So
Yes.
Maybe.
somebody just clip me saying the end of the Dubba 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 with that
Yeah.
fish shaking in the corner. Perfect.
Yes. Can we have permission to all clip these parts of the videos?
I give you permission. Clip it.
I was just gonna, because Storyteller's Heart and it's an oven thing, it's a logo. I was just gonna say that they burned the double. So
We burned it to the ground. Just finally quit, finally made good on her threats all these years. All right. And thank you to everybody who watched this on the replay. And especially if you came here because you were trolled by everyone. All right. Bye.
Feel with the emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking.
It's not